Let's start with the sort of match the Cup's all about. 4th Division Colchester against the 1st Division leaders, Leeds United.
A record crowd of 16,000 jammed into this small 4th Division ground. The pitch looking in perfect order, and a check on the Colchester side shows that manager Dick Graham has opted for experience. 19 years old Mickey Cook is the substitute, and John Gilchrist, the experienced former Millwall defender, wears the number 4 shirt. Wearing number 10, Ray Crawford, the former England international centre forward, who at all levels of football has always managed to score goals. He'll be marked, of course, by Jack Charlton, the Leeds United former England centre-back. Jack Charlton recovering from a broken nose and still having a little difficulty in breathing properly. The Leeds side, their captain Billy Bremner is still missing, still injured, and Mick Bates continues in the number 4 shirt. Madeley, who deputised for Charlton last week, wears number 11. The Leeds captain is the Irish international, Johnny Giles. The referee, Mr. Lydon of Birmingham. And just coming into the picture, the Colchester captain, Bobby Cram, who was formerly with West Bromwich Albion. And this could be an important toss to win, because the wind, gusting and blowing very strongly, mainly from right to left, could be a goalkeeper or defender's nightmare. And who's won it? Rather looked as if Johnny Giles won it, because he put his hand up. Whether it was an acknowledgement of a choice, I'm not sure, but we'll see who kicks off. And Leeds are playing with the wind behind them. Final check on the referee's watch and with the linesman. And Jack Charlton ready to pump a high one straight away, being carried long, long way by the wind. That was Crown. Now Madeley for Leeds. Straight away working the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is Graham Smith. By Hunter, but he was pushed, so it's a free kick to Colchester. Norman Hunter, and Leeds will want to press home the advantage of this almost gale force wind they've got in the first half. Taken by Brian Hall, hit by Lewis. Oh, that was well blocked. Crawford really got hold of that. Graham Smith with the goal kick for Colchester. Hunter. This is Madeley. And trouble off the ball between Simmons and Hunter. And an open clash. So Jack Charlton with the kick. Off the head of Brian Garvey. It's a corner. 5 minutes gone, no score. This is the first corner of the match. These 5 minutes have emphasised just what a part the wind is going to play in this. It's full of trouble. Charlton up on the goal line. Lorimer with the kick. Lorimer with the throw. Cooper, Lorimer. Awkward. Clark! But that all went wrong for the defence because of the wind, and Clark was inches wide. Ball hanging back in the wind. Won by Madeley. This is Jones. Madeley again. A cram for Colchester. It's Giles. 10 minutes gone and no score. Carla. Smith. Well, it wasn't much of a challenge by Lorimer. The crowd didn't like it, but the referee waved it on. Hall. It's Lewis. Mahon. Lewis. Mahon is chance here. And Sprake save Leeds then, with the defence absolutely sliced apart. It was a very neat move by Colchester. And Leeds looked totally incapable then of stopping it. Simmons fleeced by Jack Charlton. Well, Charlton missed his tackle completely. And the ball ran very kindly for Leeds then, and in fact, the referee stopped play and penalised Charlton. Now This free kick could be awkward because any ball in the air is a real test. Kick being taken by Brian Lewis. Orange play missed it, and Gibbs. Crawford got it. And look at the celebrations. Lewis's cross is beautifully flighted. Sprake, the goalkeeper, commits himself. He misses it entirely, and Crawford's header is sheer perfection. Ray Crawford, who scores so often at all levels of football, has done it again. 18 minutes gone. 4th Division Colchester leads Leeds 1-0. Charlton and Leeds are going to have to fight really hard here because conditions are against really controlled football. Hunter, Reaney. Lorimer. Don Reevy and Les Crocker there will recognise that they've got an uphill problem. Cooper. Turner. Gilchrist. Crack. Good ball. Gibbs. Crawford's there. And Simmons. 2-0 for Colchester. This cross by Gibbs finds Crawford again making all sorts of trouble for this Leeds defence. Admittedly, at this moment the ball ran kindly for him, but look how quickly he reacts. Hooking the ball with that left foot, it hits the post and just crosses the line as Simmons puts the final touch. Leeds in the most desperate mess. After 24 minutes, and although the wind seems to be destroying Leeds football, it's certainly not destroying Colchester, but let's face it, have made their moves well and built up very nicely indeed. Play being brought back, it's a free kick to Leeds, and the players don't know. Well, Colchester are full of aggression. They're playing their football well, they're working out their moves, and the conditions just don't seem to unsettle them. Reaney is still explaining to Cooper what went wrong as Giles took the kick and Clark there. But Clark returns that, there was no doubt about that. He was in space and he was unmarked. And Colchester's trouble at the moment, they're so elated, the team, that they're losing a bit of concentration. Garvey. Hunter, this is Mark. Colchester unbelievably seem to be yards quicker at the moment than Leeds. And they're separated really in the 4 tables by about 70 places. Tarini. Minute of injury time played in the first half. Bates for Leeds. Jones. There's Gilchrist who got the decisive foot there. Lewis and a throw to Leeds. Lewis quite happy to waste time by kicking the ball away. A Cooper with the throw. The whistle will go any moment, and there it is. And Leeds are trailing by 2 goals to 0. The goal scored by Ray Crawford after 18 and 24 minutes, 30-odd years of age, has really shown himself in this first half to be a very, very good player still. And as Leeds go back into the dressing room, they know going to face the sort of onslaught from their manager that they've been facing from Colchester on the pitch, because Don Reevy, the Leeds manager, cannot be happy with this Leeds display in the first half. Well, these are Colchester supporters, and it must have been well worth the time to see their team play like that in the first half. The team's back on the field now for the start of the second half, and Colchester leading by 2 goals to 0. now behind them. And this is Hall. And straight away they caused him trouble. Simmons was looking there for the ball coming back off Gary Sprake. Lorimer. Jack Charles has got up with the attack now, but able to make contact, and that was dangerous kicking. Well, as First Division players, of course, Leeds should have a fair amount of control and be much superior with ball skills, but it's not shown today. Simmons. Bates. Curler. Clark. Curler sticking hard at Clark. This is Cooper. And it's gone for a corner. The decision's a perfectly good one, in fact. The crowd probably didn't recognise the rebound, but no doubt at all about it, and that was why the goalkeeper made such desperate efforts to stop it. Well, Leeds have pushed 9 men right up for this. They've got to get back in this game. And that's Cram again. Cooper for Leeds. Turning into trouble. Crawford. And Lewis for Colchester. And Simmons 1 against 1 here. Simmons and Reedy. And it's there!
Cooper lost it, remember, and look how quickly and simply Brian Lewis took advantage. A simple ball, hesitancy between goalkeeper and defender, and David Simmons gets the third.
Well, the scenes are at this ground, really, what can one expect? 4th Division Colchester 3, Leeds United 0, and no one can complain or quarrel about that not being a true reflection. In fact, Colchester have been good value for this throughout, and that goal was well taken. Minutes gone. Reedy. And what can Leeds do about this? Lorimer. Simmons. This is Lewis. Lewis prepared to juggle with the ball. He left Cooper, England's fullback, dead then. That's Madeley. And a goal kick. And such is the confidence now of Colchester that Lewis was able to take on one of the best fullbacks in the world, Cooper, and he left him standing. Curler. Gibbs. Smith. Hall, rather. Gibbs. Giles for Leeds. To Lorimer. Oh, there's a chance here for Jones. Is he good enough? Those are chances that you must just take. You just cannot miss them. Bates. This is Mann. Bates for Leeds. Giles. Clark. Bates. Madeley. Now this is Hunter. Madeley. Corner, and one has the feeling now that Leeds have accepted at last they've got a match on their hands. They're 3-0 down, and suddenly they're starting to happen. It's taken a long time for them to come to the boil. They've pushed 9 men into the 18-yard box for this corner, and Colchester have got 10 back. After 1 hour, pull one through Norman Hunter.
And from this corner, Norman Hunter produced one of the finest leaps of his career. Just watch him get up to this. 3-1.
And significant that very few of the players have taken the bother to congratulate Hunter. Leeds now down to the serious business of staying in the FA Cup. Grim-faced, can't wait to get back in action. That may just be a turning point in this match. And there's still plenty of time left to save it. Hunter. Clark. Jones. Madeley. Right into trouble. Simmons. Lewis. Free kick to Colchester. Brian Lewis is giving Terry Cooper a fair amount of trouble. Sprake's not getting any distance at all against this wind. This is dangerous again, Leeds caught. Crawford. Oh, he'll not have many better chances than that. And this is Charlton for Leeds. And Crawford hanging his head. That's just the kind of thing he usually finishes so well, and that surely would have been the finish of Leeds then. Bit of spectator trouble in the background. This is Madeley. Hunter to Cooper. Bates. Jones. Giles. Yes! And Johnny Giles so cool and so assured with that left foot. And Leeds are really back in now with a chance. 3-2.
Well, that goal developed from this ball from Bates. He plays it across the goal mouth. It's knocked from Giles to Jones. And watch Giles get away from the defence and just turn into space. The return so accurate and the finish so accurate as well.
And so they've got 17 minutes left. And Leeds have pulled themselves back into the match. Caravan. Reedy. On to Hall. Hall will be happy to waste time down there. This is Bates. Jones. And Colchester a little bit split. Jones has got Clark with him. But the cover's racing back. It's Clark. Each other then, Giles and Clark. It's Gibbs now, good ball. And Crawford. And this really is a cup tie, end to end. And Simmons courts break. Clark for Leeds. Lorimer. Yes! Just wide, and Charlton had the chance of the match. When I said yes, he had the space, he had the time, the ball was coming in the right place, and he really should have scored, and there are just 11 minutes left. And if Leeds go out, Jack Charlton will reflect on that, I think. And Lewis for Colchester. Let Crawford chase that. It's Reaney, and Crawford here. And what a good save by Sprake. Leeds now have to walk a tightrope of their own making. They've got to go forward, they've got to take chances in defence, and they can pay the penalty for that. 7 minutes left, and if that had been a goal, surely Leeds would have been certainly out. Lewis with the corner. This time purely orthodox. Crawford. And Norman Hunter's got a knock. 6-yard box. Takes a lot to disturb Norman Hunter. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes. for last year's beaten finalists and First Division leaders at the moment to save the indignity of being beaten by a Fourth Division side. Hunter back in the field, as you may have noticed. This is Reaney. Lorimer. Round the back of the defence. Yes! Oh, what a save! And that must be one of the saves of the season. Jones got to that. It ricocheted away. And if Colchester survived this last 4 minutes, Graham Smith deserves a special cup medal. The referee, under considerable pressure from the crowd, are blowing their own whistles for time. A minute of injury time been played. Crawford wasting as much time legitimately as he can. And Leeds must get on with this. It's Hunter to Cooper. Bates with the throw. And the whistle's gone. Leeds United are beaten. And look at the celebrations of this record crowd at Colchester. The police trying to stop them invading the pitch. And the police indeed have done a good job here because so many people are trying to climb the barriers. The players rushing to get off. And this a magnificent performance by the Fourth Division side. And really, you cannot argue about the result. It is just about right.
Well, that is what the FA Cup is all about. And afterwards, Don Revie, the Leeds manager, honest as always, had this to say. Colchester won on their merits, and whoever tackles them at Layer Road has a real job on their hands. Here now, the Colchester manager, Dick Graham, and the man who played such a big part in this match, Ray Crawford.
Dick, you're a man who says that he believes in football miracles, but this must be something that's happened today.
Well, I don't think it was a miracle. I think we earned it today, didn't we? We worked hard and we played very well today. I don't think it was a miracle.
I must say that no one could quarrel with the result, but no one could expect it in many ways either.
Well, I must say I was a little bit surprised to get 3 goals. You know, I was hoping we could beat them 1-0 or something like that, but to get 3 goals was marvellous. But we must give credit to this magnificent Leeds side for the way they controlled their game after we got 3 goals, and they came back at us, and we were chasing the ball around in circles, quite honestly. And to get those 2 goals back, and then only that magnificent save by Graham Smith at the last few minutes, you know, really put us into the next round. And what a crowd we've gotten! You know, they really got behind us, didn't they? And they urged us on, and the tired old legs kept going. It was marvellous.
You've got this knack for scoring goals. You know, you either have it or you haven't got it. You've got it, and you certainly showed it again.
Yeah. Well, I'm due one good game a year. Perhaps I had it today. But you know, I do score goals against Leeds. I don't know why. It's 10 now in my career. So none more important than today.
Poor Jackie Charlton, he's had this broken nose. He didn't seem to settle at all today, did he?
No. I think it must have played him up a bit. You know, it looked like it. But then again, the rest of I think we played well, David. Don't take any credit away from us. We chased them, harassed them, and I thought we had a go at them.